and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing some tinted lip balms. I really like lip balms, but I really like them to have a dash of color. Right now I am currently wearing the NYX Fat Oil Slip Click in the shade In the Mood, but we will get to this later. I have 6 here to review, and they start off at $4 and go up to $25. So I will be starting with the cheapest ones and slowly working my way up. All of these say that they are moisturizing, and none of them are a full-on lipstick. So they do have some pigment, but they're not fully pigmented. So let's just jump right into it. To start things off, I have the Nivia Blackberry Lip Care. This one is $4, and I believe I found this one at CVS or Walgreens. So I'll just swatch it here. We'll do three swipes, and it gives a nice little berry color. Not super pigmented, but it's pretty moisturizing. The color lasts maybe an hour or so. Next, we have the e.l.f. Hydrating Core. This one retails for $7. It is a more light shade, more of a natural pink. They all have this little heart in the center that is the moisturizing part. I really like how these feel. They go on really smooth. This is my second one. My first one was more of this shade, but as you'll see, like most of my lip balms are this color, so I wanted to get something a little different and more natural. Let's see if it shows up on my skin at all. Yeah, it does. We'll do the same thing, 3 swipes. So, Nivia and e.l.f. I prefer the e.l.f. over the Nivia, and it only costs $3 more, so I would probably buy it over the Nivia. I would for sure buy it over the Nivia. Next, we have the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click. This is what I am currently wearing. This is my current favorite out of all of them. It retails for $11 at Ulta. My only complaint is that it clicks up like this, and there's no way to retract it. And even clicking it, it takes some time to get it all the way clicked up. But the formula is really, really soft and gel-like, so I understand why only a little bit comes up at a time. I feel like if a lot came up, it would break off really easily. It is extremely soft and buttery. But this is my favorite of them all. So we'll do the same thing, 3 swipes. And it has a lot more color. I should probably swipe it better somehow. I don't know. We're learning together. But I really like that color. It reminds me a lot of Clinique Black Honey, which I also have here. It's just further down the line because it does cost more. But because it reminds me of Black Honey, I think I'm going to save some space here to swipe Black Honey right next to it. Let me go ahead and blend that out a little bit. It's driving me insane. Okay. I know I'm going through this pretty quick, but I think that's the goal. There's not really much to discuss about these. They're all just moisturizing and tinted. Next, we have the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil. So yes, this isn't a balm, but it is a lip oil, and it is very moisturizing and slightly tinted, so I feel like it belongs in this category. Again, these are all like a dark berry shade. It's my favorite shade for my skin tone. I keep looking down here because I have my list of the prices. So yeah, let me go ahead and swipe this one. This, I really like the formula. It is light, and let me just do this really quick and then I'll keep talking. So yeah, it's got some pigment. It's not as pigmented as the NYX, but it is pigmented. It smells amazing. This one is lychee, and it does smell like lychee. It reminds me a lot of this lip gloss when I was a kid in the late 90s. It was like a lava lamp is what it looked like. It had like it was clear with like drops of color in it, and they moved, and they were just so sugary and sweet and they felt really nice on the lips, and that's exactly what this reminds me of. So it's a bit nostalgic to use, and it works well. It looks good. It is hydrating. My only problem with it is that I live somewhere where it's really windy out all the time, so wearing an actual gloss, it just isn't practical outside. My hair gets stuck into it, and it's just not worth it to me. But I do have it. I also have another gloss next in price, which is the Lanolips, and this is the Glossy Balm. So it is also slightly tinted. It's also glittery. This is in the shade Candy. I don't think it smells like candy or tastes like candy. It smells more like, I hate to say it, but it smells like cherry cough syrup. This is my least favorite smelling Lanolips I've had, but I do like it, and it is moisturizing. It's just as moisturizing as their clear versions. Let me see if I can swipe this. Oh, and this is $13.50 from Ulta. So there we go. That's kind of a lot. I don't know if anyone would ever put that much on their lips at once, but you can see it's really pink and it's got a nice shine to it. I don't want to waste it, so I'm gonna fill it on my lips. Okay, and then our most expensive one, and surprisingly my least favorite, is the Clinique Black Honey. And this is an almost lipstick. They say it's supposed to be moisturizing and emollient rich. Everyone raves about this online, and I got it and I was just not very impressed. The color's okay. I really like the NYX more, and you'll see why. So I saved space here just to compare these two. This is really hard to do facing. But yeah, so there's really no color at all. I'm gonna put it here so I can do a few more swipes. It's so sheer. Even the Nivia Blackberry has more color than it. This is a nice color, undeniably, but this NYX is so much nicer. It's like what I want from Black Honey. I can tell that's what they were going for too, because even in the tubes side by side, they look pretty similar. Black Honey looks like it should be darker, and it just isn't. But you can tell that this is just a more pigmented version of this. It's also a lot more moisturizing. Black Honey, it goes on like a lipstick. Like, it's really dry feeling. It reminds me of like playing with my mom's makeup when I was a kid, and like how bad lipsticks used to be. It also smells like an old lady lipstick. So I am not a fan of the Clinique. I'm much more a fan of the NYX Fat Oil. This one smells a lot better. It smells really good. It's a lot more hydrating, and it lasts. I've had this on. I already filmed my previous video, and I ate breakfast, and I exercised. So it's been like 3 hours. Yeah, and this still looks like I just put it on, and it still feels so good too. I'm definitely buying more shades of this, undeniably. This one and the e.l.f. Hydrating Core are definitely my favorite out of the bunch. If I didn't live somewhere so windy, I think the Lanolips would probably be my favorite, besides its cherry scent. The Fruit Fetish is also really good, but again, it's a gloss. And then my least favorites are the Nivea and the Clinique. But Clinique is $25. This is the most expensive one, and it is at the bottom of the barrel. I think I actually prefer the Nivea Blackberry for $4 over the Clinique for $25. So don't be fooled. I see a lot of girls on here like, oh, this is the best Clinique Black Honey. I remember it going so viral a year or two ago, and I fell for it. I fell for the hype. I bought it, and I've just been so disappointed with it. So yeah, that's my review on these. I'm just going to keep this one short. I might do another video reviewing lip plumpers. I have quite a few of those. I considered throwing them into this video, but they're not not really the same thing at all. So yeah, we'll save that for another time. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. I don't know. Bye.